53% of mosques in Khartoum sit abandoned during Eid al-Fitr, Islam's most celebrated holiday. These empty prayer halls don't signal declining faith. They reveal something darker about religious freedom in conflict zones that mainstream media ignores. The clock ticks for traditional celebrations across Africa. Climate change threatens to wipe out 40% of traditional Eid foods by 2030. Stay tuned to discover how African Muslims transform catastrophe into innovation and why their survival tactics matter to religious communities worldwide. In 2019, Sudan experienced a religious schism when the opposition-led Sudanese Professionals Association declared Eid al-Fitr one day before the government. This created a literal choose-your-side moment for everyday citizens. Nothing says happy holidays like having to declare political allegiance through your prayer timing. By 2025, the situation deteriorated further. The RSF attacked a Khartoum mosque during Ramadan prayers, demonstrating how violence systematically destroyed safe worship spaces. When your mosque doubles as a military target, attendance drops faster than donations during a recession. Nigeria implemented more successful security measures. The Yobe Police Command deployed community-led patrols during Eid 2025, creating rapid response units that secured celebration spaces. This "it takes a village to protect a village" approach yielded measurable improvements in worshiper confidence. Virtual reality now serves Muslims who can't physically attend Eid celebrations. Research confirms VR strengthens spiritual experiences compared to basic web interactions. Users report greater intention to continue engaging with virtual religious content, a digital lifeline for the displaced. But let's not kid ourselves. VR can't replicate the smell of Eid dishes or the sensation of communal prayer. Technology creates connection but eliminates the sensory experience that makes celebrations meaningful. It's religious methadone, not the real spiritual high. TikTok transformed into a cultural preservation platform through hashtags like #Eid Mubarak and #What to Wear. These digital archives document evolving traditions while connecting geographically isolated communities. Nothing creates unity like watching strangers argue about the correct way to make Eid desserts in the comments section. Microloan programs provide $500 to $50,000 in capital to female entrepreneurs selling Eid goods like textiles, handicrafts, and foods. The Axion Opportunity Fund reports 90% of their clients are women, people of color, or immigrants, demographics traditionally excluded from financial systems. Digital payment platforms like Adyen, Razorpay, and Paytm offer women unprecedented control over Eid household budgets. These systems implement PCI DSS compliance and encryption to ensure transaction security. For the first time, women in patriarchal households track every rupee spent on gifts, decorations, and food without male oversight. Financial independence, the gift that keeps on giving. Cold hubs in Nigeria prevented 42,000 tons of food spoilage through solar-powered cold storage. Studies from South Asia show proper refrigeration reduces Eid food losses by 45%, critical for celebrations centered around perishable meats and dairy products. In Bangladesh, farmers switched to drought-resistant rice varieties like kalo bakri and kartik shale to maintain traditional Eid dishes like khichuri and payesh. The Bangladesh Rice Research Institute developed BRRI-DAN 34 specifically to withstand climate disruptions. These agricultural adaptations preserve culinary heritage while acknowledging ecological reality, proof that traditions evolve without disappearing. African Eid celebrations demonstrate extraordinary adaptability in response to political violence, technological change, economic barriers, and environmental threats. These communities don't merely survive, they innovate solutions that preserve core religious values while acknowledging new realities. The question isn't whether religious traditions will continue in adversity, but how they transform to meet unprecedented challenges. Africa's Muslims already answered this question. Now the rest of the world needs to take notes.
To unleash Africa's potential from an innovation standpoint, African Dialogue Series will be leveraging ICT platforms and the virtual. We'll be broadcasting virtual exhibitions. We want to consolidate the African Dialogue Series in terms of building a new narrative for Africa and from Africa, about Africa.